And we're back, and I'm actually joined with my good friend Monty. Say hi, Monty.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
And we're going to be going to our second set of the day, which is actually back down to our lower up and downs. It's going to be trombone versus Skorb. Should be exciting Tram versus random matchup. It's actually a pretty big deal for the group. So
Yeah, pretty excited for this one myself.
pretty
It should be a
exciting.
good game.
I'm definitely looking forward to this set. Okay, and here we go. And in the bottom left, we have the voice of Payback, the Red Terran, Payback Skorb.
Orb giving the super duper happy face. I like.
So happy.
He's ridiculously happy. And in the
And
top right,
go.
it is our light blue random player spawning this Protoss. It's TromboneHam.
Light blue. Oh, teal.
Fine.
Ooh, pro hit. Ooh, see, Trombone's so nice that he's telling his opponent they could spawn as Protoss, Terran, or Zerg. Yeah, definitely giving all the options. See, it would be scarier if it was and Zerg. I think random would be a little OP. Spawn as every race. He's got this.
Or if it was
Pylon
just
spread creep.
be scary too.
You can call down overlords. Sweet. So yeah, we got Skorb doing a little fastest scout. He kind of ran by the probe. Not sure if he clicked on that or not. Just really wants to see what Trombone's race is. It's a little important step to figuring out what build you want to go against a random player. And we have the probe doing what probes do and poking at SCVs. He didn't actually get inside, so he doesn't know if Skorb is doing a gas build or not quite yet. Which is actually, I mean, he's not, but it's one of those things that's nice to know.
Yeah, you really definitely want to know that as a Protoss player. It really helps you to react to whatever is possibly coming.
I mean, my basic line of thought with that kind of stuff is like, oh, I got my probe in, skip the zealot, that kind of thing. Did I get the probe in? Need the zealot. And then I get NG blocked and I curse up a storm.
Yeah.
But actually, what I started doing, like I forget who I copied this from. You start the zealot, and then if you're not NG blocked, you cancel it. Because you don't need the money quite yet anyway.
It's kind of a good idea.
Because not using the 100 on the zealot lets you get the Nexus just that much faster. It's one of those high-level pro tips kind of jazzes. I forgot what pro I'm copying that from now. I think Squirtle does it. I want to say it's Squirtle. Anyway, we have a pretty fast expansion by Skorb. This is actually, it's expansion before second depot. This is actually really fast. Kind of, sets it up for a pretty big macro game. But this is a really good map for that kind of stuff. It's the super macro map.
Yes, indeed. The somewhat long travel distance between the bases.
With really
Lots
close
for that little
space.
cushion.
And these chokes and ramps all over the place. It's really hard to attack on this map. So Zealot killed Skorb's SCV. So the SCV is a lazy bum who died to a Zealot. It's shameful.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Probably deserved it though. Yeah.
SCVs could kill Zealots one-on-one.
Oh, duh. SCV's OP. No. Mules can't, no. It hots.
Powerful fighter units.
Powerful units. So we have, the only a couple of racks going down. This is like as standard gets by Skorb. This is kind of like the opening. He has his bunker, Zealot and the Stalkers kind of be like, there's a bunker, screw that crap. Let's go home, have a beer, something like that. And, just going to, Skorb is trying to go into a normal mid game, and we have, the one gate expanding the other side by Trombone. So just kind of see how these builds develop. We won't really see much deviation for a little bit. But, TVP.
Indeed. TBHam getting a little bit of a hard supply block, but it's not a huge deal. Pylon will finish shortly. It does happen. Happens to the best of us.
And the worst. And everywhere in between.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have, the robo down, the extra gateways, we have the scans. This is kind of like, and no idea what's going on because he let that SCV die to a zealot. That's what that scan is. That scan is that dead SCV. His soul comes down and just, but, yeah. So, don't let your SCVs die. You don't need to waste scans. And you just really stand up and coming up. So, Monty, how do you feel about this map for, PvT in general?
In general, I'd say I kind of like it.
Just kind of.
Just kind of. I actually haven't played on it a whole lot for PvT, or just in general, because it's not a ladder map.
No. It was for like a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then people, they had to take it down because it was making people's computers crash.
Oh. That's too bad.
Apparently that's not allowed.
Yeah, that's not good for Blizzard, probably.
I mean, they've fixed the textures since then, but they never put it back on ladder. Yeah, it's one of those maps where you just kind of macro game go. It's kind of like Daybreak in that sense, which I feel like it makes it strong for Protoss in this matchup. Because you have all this thin chokes, it's really easy to get to late game, and storms are good in all these little small tight spaces.
That they are. It does seem like it's fairly open to drops, like kind of a lot of airspace between the two bases, so like lots of room for stuff to fly around without getting noticed.
That's true. That's true. Terrans do like flying things around.
Indeed, they do.
Indeed, they do. So now we have, we get the medevacs coming out. That's kind of a sign for Terran to actually, move and kind of take their map control, because those, Marines don't do anything to Stalkers. Once you have medevacs, there's nothing that Protest can have that will stop Terran from being able to just run away. It's like force fields, lift off, run away. Big force, stim, run away. So once that stuff gets on the map, Terran could just take that map control and, poke and prod it. We'll see what the Protoss is up to.
I think I might be a little bit behind you right now. Where are you at?
9:30 as of now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 10 seconds behind. I was on normal for a second.
Oh, bastard.
Yeah.
See,
I'm sorry.
On ladder games and high level matches, you play on faster.
Yeah.
So
See,
this is no longer training matches, Monty.
I go into game, and that's just how I play. I play on normal speed.
Just
it's
novice games all day. Need the rocks in front of your natural. And we actually have a double shot coming down here by Skorb, and instantly spotted by Trombone, but these Stalkers not going to be enough by themselves. Here comes the Colossi up, and he kills these Stalkers, but this Colossi is doing his best, and he goes for the Colossi. Is he going to get it? No, the Colossi looks like he's living. He stopped the focus, and all these units die for pretty much the cost of the shields on that one Colossi.
Wow.
And there's even this medevacs. No, medevac unit, this medevac goes down. The Colossi was trying his best to headbutt it out of the sky.
He's just kind of looking at it at eye level, like, what's up, medevac? Get out of here. Chases it away.
Please.
So I mean, that's a lot worse for Trump on there.
Yeah, that losing that first force, and especially the medevacs, just completely shuts down the map control. So now like Trombone is breaking his rocks, kind of preparing for that third base. He puts the next, and he feels so safe with that army dead. Like he's kind of do what he wants.
Well, he is doing just that. Taking
Just
third base.
Yeah. And Skorb's trying to do the same. He's trying to kill the rocks because rocks suck. He has a third CC already done. And he's gonna kind of try to go into macro game behind this, getting the armory up to get those those double ups going. Start starport producing Vikings to kind of counteract this Colossi count, which is actually only it's just stopping at the 2 with no range even. So he's got the 2. Looks like he's got the 2 Colossi just to fend off those big dangerous stim timings. And he's gonna probably just go into the charge. He's probably gonna get a Temple Archives in a little bit. Oh yeah, he has. I'm done.
It is on the way.
Yeah.
Done.
Done,
son. Yeah, and I really like that. Like he's forcing double starport
Yep.
triple Viking production from Skorb. Meanwhile, Storm's researching. Charge is almost done.
And this
So
kind of
looking
also
pretty
goes,
good.
yeah, it's a, kind of a good space to be, kind of tricking his opponent. And this kind of goes back to losing the force again because he's not getting continual scouting information but poking at the Protoss. He just, oh, I saw a Colossi. He must be Colossi-ing. you know? So we have Skorb moving out for another kind of poke, but this army is a lot less threatening than it once was. Mostly marine
Yeah.
heavy, and only 5 Vikings, which is still not that much compared to 2 Colossi.
And that one lone medevac just
Just
wondering where all her pals are at.
her gal pals.
Yeah, Gal pals.
So Storm's not done, so this push is going to definitely do something. The cost is just going down for free. The Stalkers is nowhere near in range to actually fight back. Storm finishes, but Trombone decides to storm his own zealots instead, and we have him cutting back. He took some pot shots, killed the Colossi, and it doesn't look like there's much he can do to further press this. But definitely some good free damage was definitely put down. But at the same time, he really didn't check for this third. So he still doesn't know that's quite up yet. So that's a little piece of information. Oh, he did scan there. Yep, he did see that. He scanned there. Okay, so he knows it's up. He didn't feel like poking deck and being aggressive there. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just looking at the supplies and I'm trying to find Skorb's army. Because his army doesn't really look that big to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you open up the income tab, it's 84 SCVs. So a little rambunctious on the worker count. He's still keeping his money low, but he's super saturated. And in the meantime, he's still kind of building more SCV production. So Skorb was happy he's a Zerg player. And meanwhile, Trombone's trying to help him by sending these zealots into his third base. Lowering that SCV count for him as a good friend. Just giving him a little assistance, getting that count more to a reasonable level.
Admirable of Trombone.
Mm-hmm. Just helping a friend out, As the workers drop to still a staggering 81. As we continue to go, and this army still, it's still scary. Definitely have a decent upgrade. We have 1-1 still with 2-2 on the way. Versus, definitely less upgrades. Only getting armor upgrades. He's only at he has 1 attack. He's at 1-2 right now. I'm sorry.
Looks like plus
with
1
a single forge.
finish.
It's a single forge. Yep.
Yep.
So he's slowly getting those upgrades up. Once that 3rd armor finishes, though, those zealots are gonna be really hard to kill without more attack upgrades. Because But it looks like we have a big push coming out from TromboneHam. He's kind of gearing up in the middle of the map. He has 3 high tempos, full energy, 4 Archons, and a lot of charge lots. Meanwhile, we're just starting Ghost production. We have 3 Ghosts on the field, with a good amount of EMPs, but these Vikings are just going to fly over and just die. A pretty big storm on this Bioforce, and a big follow-up storm. Skorb just moved out to the middle of the map. I had no idea where Trombone's army was, and Trombone trying to help by storming his army, but he just kind of ran headfirst into this massive army. We have some EMPs going up, but this force is so huge. He's going in this bunkers trying to do its best. SCVs are coming off the line. SCVs versus Charge Archon, and it's not a good day to be an SCV. Ghosts are slowly getting rallied out, but this is not where you want a Protoss to be. A Protoss right at the production line. Just kind of waiting, actually literally just waiting there, kind of relaxing. For units to slowly pour out of the racks and stuff, like single units at a time.
Nope, it does look like Skorb's in a whole ton of trouble.
So Skorb's once valiant worker count has been dropped down to 22. As SCVs find they're not really good at fighting, and there's the GG. So that game was, it looked like it was going to a standard game, but then just the production didn't match up. After Skorb's army got sniped, he really didn't have the vision, and he had Vikings versus non-ranged Colossi, kind of feeling a little back. So it's
Indeed.
definitely. I can definitely see a really close game coming out of these two. I'm really excited for the next game in this mess.